Alright, you know, level 54. Now you can take me seriously. Why? Because I made a video about Sanhua. Actually and honestly, it's the best character you can have. Not only she is a free-to-play character, you get her for free, but she is gonna help you build your best teams, and it's the perfect sub DPS to give a lot of basic attack amplification to your main DPS. So how does Sanhua works? Well, right here I'm testing her with the premium, one of the premium teams that you can use for her, which is Sanhua with Jingxian, I believe, and Verina. I'm still getting used to the characters' names. So yeah, the main reason why you want to use Sanhua is mostly because once you finish her rotation and you activate her concerto ability and you change to your DPS character, you are gonna be able to give your DPS 38% basic attack amplification, which is a pretty amazing buff. It's pretty huge, and Sanhua can make a lot of damage if you build her properly. So that's why I'm testing her in Tower of Adversity. I'm not yet to the higher levels yet, but this is a very good team that I use mostly. I've been using more Carlota, but I really like this team because I believe Jingjuan is a better, more suited character to deal damage to most a range of various enemies, AoE damage. So with the first battle finish, I want to talk about a little bit about Sanhua. Then we go and test her again. We go back to check her kit again, and we see the full character. So Sanhua, I don't know, is a glacial character. I have her right now at level 80, and I have the attack right here. Actually, I made a change last time at the video. Well, I'm gonna explain a little bit about this. The best weapon that you can equip to Sanhua is the Emerald of Genesis. Now, you can get one of these 5-star basic or main weapons once you've reached level 45 of Union XP. You can get it for free. So this is the best sword that you can put on her. You can also use the one that you get on the battle pass, but with this you're gonna get energy regeneration by 12.8. This can increase, I believe. Whereas on a skill is cast, increase attack by 6%, stacking up to 2 times. This effect lasts for 10 seconds and we can attack and crit rate, which is an amazing option since she is the sub DPS of our team. And the main echo that you want to focus on getting her is the Moonlight Clouds. Now, I really like the ones that I have right now. I have attack over 600. I have 36.8% energy regeneration. Crit damage, I would prefer mostly to get crit rate, most of that, but also a little bit more of attack. But you want to focus on getting the Moonlight Clouds, which is gonna help you get additional energy regeneration, and upon using the auto skill, increase attack of the next Resonator, which is the main point of Sanhua. Now, as we explained a little bit earlier, you want to focus on completing the total rotation of Sanhua, which requires, I believe, 6 seconds, maybe a little bit less. But once you get her full rotation and you activate her concerto ability, you then have to change to your main DPS. So if you do that and you have the Moonlight Clouds build activated, you're gonna be increasing the attack of the next Resonator, which must be your main DPS, to a very large extent, which in the previous case I want to know if I get her name right, Shinji. Okay, Shinji. So yeah, Sanhua, you want to focus on this weapon. You can also get the battle pass option, but you can also try to Overture. It can also be a good option. You get the energy regeneration, additionally 29.4%. But yeah, now that we covered this, I want to go to the second fight, and then we can talk about her her abilities and the and this time I want to use a little mod free to play a friendly character team. We have Baishi right here, which is practically another free character that we can get by pulling on the banners. And we have Encore, which practically is a free to play character, since we can choose her if we are recently playing or we are a new player in Wuthering Waves. So this team is the very first team where Sanhua could really outshine, because we want to focus on getting healed by Baishi. We want to focus on getting the rotation of Sanhua and give all the attack that we can to Encore, which is a very good DPS in case that you are beginning and you are lacking a little bit of banners. So let's finish this fight and go back to talk about Sanhua. Alright, so her abilities are, for example, we have the normal attack right here, which we can make 5 consecutive attacks. We can upgrade this to the highest level, I believe it's 10. But the first thing that you want to focus on is her fourth circuit. When holding basic attack, a cursor moves back and forth gush. Release basic attack while cursor falls into frostbite area to perform heavy attack, detonate dealing glacial damage. So the skill detail. We have the right here all the damage that we can get by the fourth circuit. This is the main skill that you want to focus at the very beginning to level to your Sanhua. So we are gonna be obtaining 1 stack of clarity upon performing basic attack 5. So we need to finish her rotation. If I'm understanding this wrong, you can tell me in the comments, please. I really want to focus on being a Wuthering Waves creator, so if I make any mistake, please do tell me. I'm trying my best. So yeah, basically we want to focus on getting her fourth circuit to the max level. Then once we have that, we can focus on her resonance skill, resonant liberation, normal attack, and lastly her intro skill. So the resonance skill, Sanhua sends an air blade to create 1 ice prince on the ground, dealing glacial damage. Resonance liberation deals and creates 1 glacier. We already saw a normal attack and the intro skill. Swings her blade downwards and creates 1 ice storm, dealing glacial damage. And her auto skill. The incoming resonator has the basic attack damage amplified by 3x% for 40 seconds or until they are switched out. So once we finish the entire Sanhua rotation, we have 40 seconds with 3x% of basic attack damage amplification. This can work very well with any characters that you can imagine. The best ones that you can work with Sanhua are Shinji, like we saw also with Encore. Carlota is another character. She works most better with Senshi, but you can also pair her with Sanhua. And finally, the resonance chain that you can get. So I don't have it, but you really want to maximize her because they break radiance is a deal breaker. After an ice prince or a glacier is detonated, all team members' attack is increased by 10% for 20 seconds, stacking up to 2 times. So not only we get the 3% damage amplification, and we get the additional damage from the weapon. I'm sorry, from the tacet, from the I always forget the names. The echo, the echo set. We additionally have up to 20% additional attack increase, not basic attack, fixed attack for 20 seconds to all the team members. So this is huge. I mean, we can go check each one out. Increases Sanhua crit by 50%. Alright. Heavy attack detonate stamina cost reduced by 10. Very good. Sanhua's damage deals is increased by 28% against target with HP below. Alright. Resonant liberation glacial glaze restore 10 resonant energy. Okay, also. Crit damage of 4 circuit ice burst increased by 100%. Ice creations will explode even if they are not detonated. That's also amazing, but they break radiance. I mean, it's gonna be huge when I get this unlockable from Sanhua. But yeah, that's the main build that you want to focus on. So let's go a little bit of a recap right now. So weapon, Emerald of Genesis is a very good option. You can also get the one from the Battle Pass, the podcast one, or you can also go with Overture to get additional energy regeneration. So as the echo skill, you want to focus on Moonlight Clouds to get more energy regeneration, and when you get the other skill, increases the attack of the next resonator. So Senhua is gonna go first. Then when you finish her rotation, you switch to the main DPS so it can carry the rest of the battle. And once the 40 seconds are finished, you want to begin all the rotation of Senhua and repeat. So focus on 40 circuit, then go with resonance skill or resonant liberation. I'm really getting in there, but you want to focus on this one. If you are already at max level and you are not building Senhua, please do. She's a very good unit. And finally, you want to get her maximized. And I know that most of day one players are not gonna be able to enjoy this, but set yourself the idea that this Senhua is gonna be very good for your teams. We are at the beginning of the game. It's been a few months since the game already was released, so there are not that many characters. So Senhua is still very much needed in any team. So focus on her, dedicate her a little bit of time. It's gonna be amazing for your teams. And that is a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's free and you help me create way more amazing content. We are gonna be covering more about Wuthering Waves. If you have any other suggestions for other gacha games that you want for me to cover, please let me know in the comments down below. And really, if you have any suggestions for me, please, you can share them. I really want to grow. I want to do content that the community enjoys. And it was a while since I wanted to talk about Sanhua. He's a very good character, and I really think that all characters should be able to play her, build her, and it's gonna help you a lot. But hey, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jules, and I'll see you in the next one.